Hey guys! Today is finally the day where the Red Lantern is updating, which means we're about to race a bunch of snowy sled dogs, and I was so excited about that I woke up like at 6 in the morning. Also because it was raining a lot and that was very pretty. But since we are diving back into our Red Lantern series, that means I want to return to our Sims 4 Snowy Sled Dogs. And some of you guys have been asking how I have my organized chaos of running this mini series all the time on our gaming channel. So I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes of how I kind of have a mishmash of different ways I keep notes and try to keep track of all of the complicated stories that I end up making for myself. The number one way I organize everything is with Evernote using the legacy version. They have a new version they force you to download now, and I think it runs so much slower and it's totally inferior to the legacy version. So I wouldn't really recommend Evernote anymore for somebody who is just getting into organizing things. But the way that I do it is that I have the old Evernote and all of these all of these are notebooks and sub-notebooks of the different series and different, I even have a huge section where, let's see, I know I have a kitchen, oh yeah, I have a huge section for kitchen noms for different recipes to try and meal planning to do. But all of the stuff for our channel actually comes down over here. So it's sorted into the different series, birthday's the beginning, and then I'll have title list. And sometimes if a series is more complicated, like Star Stable, I will keep a list of the horses and all of the pets that they have. I'll have a bunch of filled notes to put on the end. We also have other series that get really complicated, like Wildcraft got really complicated because I would get bored, and so I would just make random generators for myself. I would make different kinds of plots that I wanted to keep, different rules I made up for myself. That's how I keep track of everything, because then it's safely stored away forever for each and every series. And for our Sims series, I have this under Sims Miscellaneous, and then we've got the Snowy Sled Dogs. So I have a cool idea, cool ideas from other people I will also make into a little note and put into that file. So Jacqueline's notes are in here from some cool ideas she had for that series. We have the list of titles so that when I'm recording I can take breaks in between episodes to write down what I think the title would be. And then I have a list of the characters, their different goals and motivations and different challenge events or guidelines. And I have this as my random generator for the Snowy Sled Dog series challenges that I have them do every week, so that my Sims lives are constantly having that push and pull of having to face challenges for growth or for failure, which gives them character development. But that's not the only way I take notes. I also find that keeping some handwritten notes is really useful for myself. So my latest way to do handwritten notes is in this cute little notebook that I've had for a while with this paper. So I'll just write down ideas while we're playing. Last time we played the Green Family Legacy, I noted that Aspen developed fitness after he took a nap. So I decided instead of actually enjoying fitness, he really loves napping in order to get energized, and things that make him energized without exercise, like coffee and stuff like that. And also he really loves the dust sprites because he had so much fun catching them. So little character development moments that kind of happen while I'm recording, I'll write out really quickly so I don't forget those subtle details that can make the story characters a lot more interesting for me and for you guys. Fern looked through all of these kids' books to read to her younger brothers and realized they all sucked, and now she wants to find a way to write better kids' books or to find an author who writes better kids' books. So I have those little quick notes, and then I'll have more long-term complicated ideas or current goals that they're supposed to have written down here too. And it's very helpful because then I just look for the title and I'm oh, it's my Sims 4 series. Okay, I gotta dig that out. And it's sorted, here's some notes for Animal Crossing right over here. I have little tabs to kind of sort everything for different series. And then when I read books from the library, nonfiction books, I keep deep notes that I handwrite, usually in pencil because it just feels fancy, and I'll put little asterisks next to it if it's something I'm supposed to remember. But I'll do handwritten notes in order to try to figure out what is really important from some of the self-development books or the other kinds of books that I will go ahead and read about. Like, this is a cool quote. I don't remember reading these books, but it's so refreshing to go through and find the quotes that I pulled from them. Like, you practice endurance to know life. Whoa, that makes me think about like the Vlogmas stuff. That's really cool. So I'll have some of those. We'll have just like all sorts of miscellaneous things in here. I need to sort it better so that I start keeping some like quick hand notes for my different series in a more organized manner. But the way I used to do it was actually this honkin' chonker notebook, and this is where I finally found all of the oldest notes for the Snowy Sled Dog series, where I wrote down the different events going on. Like the different things that happened, like failing to climb Mount Kohlrabi with the group made her embarrassed, and I'll color code it so I can remember what kind of emotion to cheat in that my sim has to have until they resolve this event, either by like failing or by accomplishing it. I wrote down the different conflict ideas I had, some rules I have for the series, like I have skill drift day on Saturday, where there's a chance for conflict, and I'll do a bunch of random rolls to see what the like coming time might be. Oh, a wall of puppies! Yeah, taking pictures of the puppies before we adopt them out, so we always have a wall of the pups we fostered. I'll have a list of like the different hobbies. Like right here, Ashley really loves playing with her dogs and snowboarding. She becomes tense if she hasn't snowboarded at least twice a week. So the like traits that I will force on my Sims using mood cheats to make their lives more interesting. Because then if she hasn't snowboarded twice that week, I will make her carry a tense moodlet until she goes snowboarding. And then Ayaka, oh Ayaka, I have missed her so much, like the conflict or the event that she's currently facing. She loves toy reviews and high quality collectibles, playing with cats or cute tiny animals, updating her blogs and vlogs about those animals, and karaoke and like watching movies are her favorite things to do. And then Kailino, where he likes playing with dogs and flower arranging. That was a sim that Jacqueline submitted from our patron pool, where I pulled in a bunch of sims for this series. So I'm going to take this older note now, and I'm going to kind of transfer it into my more like permanent, safe, always backed up notes and Evernotes. And then that will let me dive back into the series really nice and smoothly. So there's like 3 different chaotic ways, on top of the fact I added a cute little Christmas tree that I need to color in order to do Red Lantern or Dog Sled Saga today. So yeah, I've got like a lot of little ways to motivate myself and then ways to stay organized. And then when I look back over all these things and remember how much fun the characters are, of course I want to go ahead and dive back in. So it pumps up my motivation because it's organized and it's not as stressful to just return to that series once I get everything like laid out and remember why I love these characters. But yeah, lots of different ways to do it. Oh my gosh, you guys, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh, just hearing that music go again! Yes, we're doing it! We finally have another episode of Snowy Sled Dogs. I'm so happy! I still see you, little friend. Oh, darling, there he is. Do you see him?
I'm looking right out.
Hi. What were you digging out of the side of the river, huh? Oh, he's cute. Zoom! No more squirrel, no more free looks. Zoomies. Wait, that's way too cute. Look at him. He's like, ha! Now you can't get me, humans. He's almost like taunting, huh? Oh, that's precious. I wonder how many squirrels have sat on those burls on that tree over the years. Oh, he's gone.
That's
his burl. Oh, wait. Oh, are we going down to the river again? Nope. Goodbye.
Oh, we're crossing.
Oh, wow, we're going across the river. What the heck? That was the most adventurous squirrel I think we've seen yet. Now he really doesn't have to worry about, like, giving us free looks. So it's much later in the day and I have had so much fun recording The Sims 4 again. I really love telling our Sims stories. It's much later. Chips has already brought me dinner. It was so sweet of him to do. I've been putting together a whole bunch of the stories for our Snowy Sled Dog saga, and finally the Red Lantern updated. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'll have enough time to actually record some of it tonight. It definitely won't go out tonight because we've already had our 3 videos of the day. I got really excited waiting for the Red Lantern update to drop, so I did like a laboratory of a husky and a European lynx, which was a lot of fun. But I will definitely have some tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be a very busy day because I still need to do the Animal Crossing Vlogmas. And then I realized, you guys, that there's only like a little over, there's 2 weeks and a day before, well, 2 weeks and 2 days before Christmas, which means if I'm going to get to work on our Minecraft zoo crafting advent treasures, I need to start recording those too. Not to mention there's still like Monster Hunter stories, we still have Let's Build a Zoo, oh my gosh, like we still have the Pokemon game, we still have Wolf Quest, which I have been neglecting a little bit lately. I'm still trying to return to our Sims 3 series with our 101 Dalmatians. So there's just a lot that has popped up, and that's not even counting the Planet Zoo European pack that comes out on the 14th. So there's a lot suddenly, and I think I probably need to prioritize a few things and kind of organize myself. But it's been so refreshing to feel like I can look at that big pile of like, there's actually a lot of things I need to make happen, and just feel like I can do it. And I think it's from that momentum of just being able to check things off every day from our Vlogmas challenge. I can't believe it's been 8 days of successful Vlogmas here and over on our main channel for the Animal Crossing Vlogmas. And now I'm really excited to see if we can get the Advent treasures up and going for Minecraft. So I might record a whole bunch of Red Lantern tomorrow, and then just see if I can kind of pile that over the week and give myself some runway so that I can record a whole bunch of Minecraft. And to be honest, because there is so much going on, I might have to like up the number of videos we do per day just for a little bit, while we're doing these challenges so that I can get everything out in time. But I promise not to overwhelm myself, and if Chips heard me say that, he'd probably be bursting in the room right now. So we'll see how it all works out. And if worst comes to worst and our Advent treasures end up going like into January, it's not that big a deal. I will still have the adventure, and I'm still really proud to be making the progress. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog, and then I'm actually going to put aside work and go play Hyrule Warriors, the Age of Calamity, with my beloved husband, because we're really loving that right now. It's actually ridiculously fun, and I'm totally in love with Urbosa. We'll talk more about that later. But all right, guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow for more Vlogmas.